What's good, superstars? Back with another Veve video. You got Superstar Joe, and you got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, guys? Been working on my dodges. Just pull my neck. Guys, if you haven't already, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whatever time we post, because you know it's posting every single day. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Get a nice star next to your name. Access to all the drop spreadsheets, price prediction spreadsheets, first dibs on merch, first dibs on anything on the channel, star in the universe. Every single month we do a giveaway for one of those for the VIP. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Continue the conversation on Discord in the description. Also, send us something in the P.O. box if you want to become a superstar Hall of Famer. And we just got something in, and this is amazing. Now, this is an amazing new Hall of Famer, superstar, Fat Cat, Hall of Famer, legend. Look what he made. Look what he made. We got the Superstar Money hockey jersey, FA. Look at the colors. Look at the name on the back. Look at the name on the back. I'm number 5 now. I'm going to have to put it on. I just wanted to show you guys because Fat Cat took care of us. And I don't know. I feel like I got to go play some hockey. This is the sickest jersey I have ever seen. So there we go. We're ready to go. A little bit big, but hockey, we like to have it a little bit looser so you can breathe in the jersey. Thank you to Fat Cat for sending that. Also, Superstar VIP Hall of Famer Laura M sent over a bunch of comics for me, and grateful to have these in my collection. I have a couple that I wanted to use for giveaways, but these are going in the personal stash because when it comes from a superstar, it always means way more. So thank you to Superstar VIP Legend Hall of Famer Laura M for sending those through. And here's the rest of the VIPs. You guys are amazing. You guys are always treating us amazing. Both of those people we just spoke about are also VIP members, and they don't have to be sending us things. Don't have to do any of that. But when you do, it's always like, look at this. Look at this. I can do a whole video just showing off this amazing. It's a patch too. It's patched. Like everything is patched. This is like high quality stuff here, and the colors are just juicy. So let's get into the Veve Twitter here. We had a drop today. Women support war effort stamp. First drop I went for in a while. I ended up landing 2 on the drop. I mean, it did not sell off right away. I didn't really want to pick up more than 2. I'm using this as an MCP thing. I mean, it's its own set. So 6 gems for a set for me was it made sense. I ended up getting a pretty decent mint on one of them. I think I got like 291 or something, and the other one's just like a random number, but completes a set. Once there is that MCP FOMO coming, I'll be able to sell off one of them, I would think. And the price has just been climbing all day. If I go back into the Veve marketplace, it's at 725. It was around 4 something gems right after the drop. So it ended up selling out. People realized that it was great for MCP points, and now we are back overlisted. Still pretty cheap for a set. If we continue, St. Patrick's Day today. Happy St. Patty's Day to everybody who is celebrating that. Hopefully you guys are staying safe doing that. We got some more videos about the Moana drop coming up on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm not doing a price prediction on that. Maybe we can do a live one or something. We'll figure that out. But I think it's in the morning, so actually not. You guys let me know what you think for these, but price prediction not happening. We got another 1 of 1 coming. It is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Really, really cool looking 1 of 1. If you're into Ghost Rider, that is probably one for you. Veve came out with an update. It says, as you may have seen, MCP has rolled out to a number of testers. I'm one of them. While pleased overall with the performance, we are monitoring several potential bugs reported by testers. Beta will continue as planned, but if testing, please be aware that bugs are expected in this phase. We will continue to actively apply maintenance throughout this initial rollout. U.S. tax season is upon us. As a reminder, you are responsible for your personal taxes in relation to your activities on Veve. Tax laws vary by country, so consult a tax advisor for more information. Download your transaction action here. I think there's a little bit of bugs with that as well. But yeah, I mean, they're telling you get ready for tax season, but also they're talking a little bit about MCP and how there's some bugs, and I will get to that because there are a few bugs that I have noticed. But I think they're working on it. Look at Rising Star. I mean, they're always putting out great content, and they got one for St. Patty's Day. They got the Lucky Charmer there. Yucky Charmer, I guess they call them. They're on English, and they got their St. Patty's gear on, and Veve got the retweet going. So really, really cool. Over to our Twitter, I retweeted this. Wes put this out. Shout out to Wes. Apparently, no cash out is already here on Palm. So we're expecting that to be like March 23rd. But it looks like Hello Circle, our payment provider, notified us last night that due to the 2 transaction banks they relied on for wire payouts going into hands of FDIC receivers, new wire cash out requests can no longer be fulfilled. So they can't even fulfill the cash out now. It's not only just because of Circle, but now because of some bank issues that are happening. So on Palm, looks like the money is locked in right now. Would expect those things to maybe increase in value until there is such time that people can start to pull out their money again. But I'm not an expert on Palm. I only have a few things there. This is how Rambo picks up a spare. Fro Ecomi is making hilarious stuff. I mean, he's going bowling and he just takes out Rambo and he's cheating. He's basically cheating. He's using a bow and arrow to knock down the pins. Veve responded. Yesterday I was sharing about the MCP, how I got the access again to the beta testing. And they said that's superstar-ish. Now, I don't know if they are roasting me saying that it's superstar-ish, not really superstar, or if they're saying it's superstar-ish, like it's amazing. So I'm hoping it's the second one, but if Vivi's trying to roast me, it is what it is. We roast them all the time. There's a new comic book that came out through Marvel Unlimited. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Living Aloha got a copy, and it is flying in the secondary. I think it was over 1,000 gems at one point. I'm not sure what it is, but you got a nice min number 639. So congrats to you. And Mitchell Locklear, following with something that I did on my account. I mean, nothing I do is ever financial advice. Don't imitate, but you can always do whatever you want. If you like my strategy, I explain my reasoning why I did some things. Finally got my 3-digit card for, I think, a steal superstar money. Veve official didn't do as much. He didn't do as much to consolidate as me, but he put hashtag inspiration. So you end up getting a 3-digit Todd for $876. So much cheaper than I paid for mine. I have number 191. But I mean, a 3-digit Todd, first ever NFT on the platform for sub 1,000. I mean, I think Mitchell, you did very well. And I think if you're going to have one, why not have that one? So congrats to you on getting that. Now, I'm going to go back to my profile. You can see my little testing here, my MCP. Now, why there are errors, I'll explain to you. One of the things that's not working is that it's not updating the points. I'm going to do it again, but it's not updating the points on the daily. So it's supposed to tell you how many points you got. I had this for over 24 hours. And if you look on my screen here, this is my phone. You can see it says 0 points yesterday. So since yesterday, there's 0 points. Let me make myself bigger. Hold on. So you can see 0 points plus 0 points yesterday. So I'm still starter. So that should be changing. That should be changing whenever, like after 24 hours, this part's supposed to change and it's supposed to put you in reference to everybody else. And then it should say on my other thing, it's just on my phone, it should be saying like, this is how much points you got yesterday. And nothing has changed. Obviously I'm MCP level 26. I have this many points to the next level. So there's differences between levels and ranks as well. So rank starter, this should update to be whatever the actual rank is whenever that goes through. So that's a bug because it didn't update after 24 hours. I've let the team know where we're supposed to report and stuff. And I haven't heard back yet. So waiting to hear back about that. But obviously, there's still things that are happening and things are not perfect. So if you still see MCP not being rolled out, it's because we got issues like this. Like it's not updating. They finally got the points calculated, but now where's my daily? Every day I want to see it say the new points that I've accumulated. So then you even get an idea of how many points you're accumulating per day. So that's one thing. And I want to just show you guys, this is the MCP article. I actually clicked this through my profile on one of those question marks. It brings you to the MCP article, but this is the section I wanted to point you to. Levels, ranks, and badges. The Master Collector program consists of levels and ranks. Levels start at level 0 for a new user and increase as the collector earns points. Each collector also has a rank, and the collector's rank position is determined by their activity relative to other collectors. For example, the top percentile of collectors will likely have a high level and the rank of Master Collector. So from how I understand this is you keep leveling up through your levels. Not sure if there's a ceiling on that. But we'll read here. To level up, the collector must earn the required amount of points to go from one level to the next. Each level has the required amount of points. And when enough points are earned, the collector will level up. Leveling is exponential. So as you go on, you need more and more points. Like Pokemon Go, you need more and more points to move up to the next level. Like remember, getting to level 40 on Pokemon Go is like ridiculous amount of points compared to level 39, etc. Right? So it just keeps getting harder and harder. So there's going to be a point where a lot of people get stuck, I think, unless you got crazy amounts of money. But then when you get to ranks, along with levels, the MCP consists of 23 ranks. So that's a finite number. The 23rd rank is probably the master collector. The collector rank is based on their position relative to other Veve collectors. The lowest rank is bronze, and the highest rank is master collector. The 23 ranks are based on percentages. For example, the highest rank, master collector, is reserved for the top percentile of collectors. Now, we don't know if this means MCP points or number of tokens or what it is. If it is number of tokens, is it going to be, if you have over 10,000 collectibles, you're in the top percentage? But it does say relative, and it does say here, for example, you might be a mid-tier rank, and if your rank was to increase, you may replace a collector in a higher rank. So to me, that means you're going based off percentages. So if we have X amount of users and you're in the top 5% of users, that means that you are a master collector, until somebody comes from the 6% and buys some more stuff and takes your place. Now, it has to be token numbers. I mean, how do you say what's better? You can't really compare collectibles unless they're looking at market value, but I don't think that they're going to do it that way. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to give you guys an example. Now, I sold off a bunch of stuff to get into my 191 Todd and my 893 partners. Like that was some things I had to do. I also got 2 sets of those infinity stones in anticipation for whatever the next stone is. So I did a lot of movement, but that by doing that, I cut down my collectibles by like crazy. I was almost at like 500, 400 or something like that between comics and collectibles. Sold off a bunch of comics as well. But now I'm going to assume like I might sell off a few more things. Let's say I'm at 200 just to make it safe, right? So 200 tokens between collectibles and comics. I know I have a little bit more than that, but let's say I'm at 200. What you do if you want to have an idea, and now this might take a while depending on how many tokens you have, but I even included Veve's wallet here. But what I did is I highlighted on Immutascan all the wallets and all the tokens until I got down to 200. So it took me a while. Once you get to the 3 digits, there's a lot of them that are repetitive. A lot of people have the same numbers. So I went all the way down, you'll see here, and you can see the 200s, right? So I took it all the way down to 200 and I copied it. And then I went into a Google Drive sheet and I pasted them in here. And then I scrolled down to see how many lines there was, because then if I do that, I'll know how many wallets there are that have above 200 collectibles. So 6828 is the cell, and the number 1 cell will be the Veve wallet. But I'm going to include the Veve wallet just to be transparent here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove my fill and show you guys 200 items. I did 6828 divided by 652 because there's 652,000 wallets on Immutascan for Veve, 652 unique owners, and I have 200, and I am in the top 6,800 wallets. So that to me will make me the top 1.05% of users on the platform. Now, they have not defined how they're going to break down the user. Is it going to be based off of every single wallet? Do you have to have activity within a certain amount of time? If it is based off every wallet to be formed, I mean, being in the top 1% seems like it's pretty simple. 200 items, I'm in the top 1%. The reason I'm doing this, I had a comment today on Twitter where someone was laughing at my MCP points. I think it was John Wick. So he obviously doesn't get that I do not care at all what he thinks or she thinks or whoever they are. This is a learning process for everybody. I do have a little bag for MCP, and I'm not going to ever over leverage myself and get into it. And I'm going to enjoy the process. If I'm level 26, if I'm level 5, if I'm level 38, well, never, ever, ever will I over leverage. And this money is in here is money that you can afford to lose. It's money that you don't need in real life, and you can move it around and do different things with it, and it's fun. That's the fun part of Veve, is like you're always trying to cater towards different strategies. I have a couple things, I've outlined them in a few videos, but I mean, when you're going to troll me on Twitter, trust me, it's never going to work for you because I don't care. But yeah, anyways, it gave me a great video idea because I wanted to see where I ranked compared to the 652,000 other wallets that exist on Veve. And to my surprise, I am still close to being in the top 1% with only 200 items. And we've done videos on this before showing that it doesn't take a lot to be in the top 1%. It doesn't take a lot to be in the top 5%. But Veve does have to define, I think, how they limit the number of wallets that they are counting from, because what if people just start making wallets like crazy? Is it going to be KYC wallets? Now that might be a little bit different story, because we don't know those numbers exactly. If it is KYC wallets, obviously it's a little bit lower, but even so, I mean, how many people are KYC'd? Even if there's 30,000 people KYC'd, let's say, let's just to be safe, and I'm at 6,828. Let's say you got this divided by this, and you put it into a percentage. I'm still in the like 22nd percentile, which is not crazy. It's not the worst, not the best, but I mean, it's going to be something that we're going to learn and we're going to see. But I think it's going to be fun either way. And then the fun thing was, like, on Twitter, I was starting to see people posting the screenshots of this, and a lot of people were in and around my number, like level 26, level 27. So you're going to start to get like little crews and crowds. Like I was joking around. I was like, oh, we're level 26 buddies, me and someone else who posted their stuff. So I think that's fun. I mean, you can always show off whatever badges you can level up. It's like playing a game at that point. And Veve team said that it is gamification for the app. So I wanted to share that. Let me know what you think. How are they going to determine the percentages? Are they going to take KYC users? Are they going to take total wallets? I don't know. If they want to reward people who've been here for a long time, who've been collecting through this entire process, maybe they take total wallets. But if they want to kind of limit it, because right now you only have like a couple thousand users that are active, does that make you does that make it so that everybody's a master collector? Like, I mean, maybe it's a little bit repetitive, redundant at that point, and maybe there's some way that they have to fix it. Obviously, they're not at that point yet. They're still trying to calculate the points, which is not working. It's not showing me my points. I also seen some stuff in our Discord where people are saying that their points don't add up properly, and they've tracked how many points they earn per day. They haven't sold anything, and it's only back tested to be like 100 days, which is only like 3 months. And they know that they've had those points for longer than that. So that's another thing that worries me. But I'm sure that the team will come out and clarify any of these concerns as soon as beta testing continues in the next couple of weeks. But let's see the points update on the daily basis. That will be the first step. Then we'll know how much points we're taking per day to make sure the calculation is working at least. And then you can even back test and say, okay, if I've never sold anything, like my wife's never sold anything. She has a couple of things. Once she gets the MCP, I'm going to be able to tell how far back it starts from, and hopefully it starts from when she first started, like we were supposed to. But at the end of the day, we're going to find out, and people are smart. People in this community are smart. They will figure out the calculations, and they'll get there on their own. So either way, it's going to be clear at some point. So guys, if you like this one, let me know in the comments what you think. And what do you think? Like, is it that, do you need too many collectibles to be competitive in MCP, or is it going to be if you're still here, you're still participating, good for you. You're in the top of the 650,000 wallets, so nothing to worry about. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification, you know whenever we post. You can become a VIP. Star next to your name. $2.99 a month. Join button underneath the video. Also, if you want to send us crazy stuff like this, this is ridiculous. This made my day. I can't believe the colors on this jersey. I'm going to have to hang it up or something. But Fat Cat, again, thank you very much. Laura M., you guys are awesome. And guys, we will see you in the next one. I love you.